Ah, yes. Welcome to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today, bam, you have Cremo Palo Santo, Deep and Smoky. Deep and Smoky. All right, so type of fragrance this is. It is going to be a green. Fresh. Woodsy. Green, fresh, and woodsy. Pine forest, just imagine that. Look at that green. That's the type of green you're getting, all right? That's the type of green you're getting. So keep that in mind. Now, when can you wear this? All day, kind of every day. It's a very non-offensive fragrance. It's a very earthy, everyday type of scent, right? Like you've probably smelled this at some point in your life, and it smells exactly like the Palo Santo sticks that you can burn. It smells a lot like that. And I think it's very non-offensive, very non-offensive. Type of seasons, in the warmest of winters, in the coolest of summers, and anytime spring and fall, as long as, you know, they're average. I think it will perform very strong in those categories. I think it can be a bit much in the dead heat. And I think it's not gonna really reach out that much in the real colder nights. But I do have a question. Why haven't you hit that subscribe button? Stay in the know. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, stay connected. Right back into this. So we have age group. I would say this is something along the lines of a 20 to 45. I do think that it's a fragrance that you're gonna kind of outgrow. It's very linear. There's no evolution. What you spray, what you can smell from the atomizer is what you're gonna get from the performance and smell. There's no change, no evolution. It's not gonna grow on you. It's not gonna change in any way. So if you like the way it smells from the cap, you're gonna like it. But at some point, I think you want something a little more sophisticated. Something that is more, where did that come from? Something that is a little bit more challenging. Stop it. Something that is just a little kind of, there it is again. I don't know how that keeps happening. Something that is a little bit more dangerous, okay? I think you'll like it. But presentation, I must say, it is a very attractive bottle, okay? I wish the glass was a little bit more transparent. It's a little stuffy, right? Cloudy. But you have the branding. I think this is embossed. You have it embossed up there. You got the Palo Santo Toilette. You got labeling on the side, which I thought was super, super dope. And it's on the other side, right? So it just presents well when it's sitting. You can see the branding. And typically I don't like when branding is just in your face, but this is pretty cool. I think this is pretty dope. Having said that, the cap, very lightweight, very easy to manipulate, but it is machine fit. So it does fit on here pretty snug. I like that aspect of it. Atomizer, nice poom, strong, not bad. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Presentation, we also gotta talk about the box, right? I rarely bring up the box, but this one has some conflicting stuff in it, all right? So let's get into this. You have the brand here. You have Palo Santo Deep and Smoky. I didn't see any other type of Palo Santo, so it was just weird to me that it was labeled that way. You have Toilette, Cologne, and then on the back it says Parfum. I'll say that again. You have Toilette, Cologne, and then on the back it says Parfum. Now, if you guys don't know, those are all different aspects of a fragrance, right? Like the oil and alcohol concentration differ between those three things. You have Cologne, Toilette, you have Parfum, you have Elixir, and then you have an EDP, which is an Eau de Parfum, right? Those are all different things. This has all three on the box. It was a little confusing. I did like the fact that the notes are on the back, right? And I also thought it was interesting that it was just like, in the top notes, I guess we're gonna change gears. Notes! So you got bright cardamom, dry papyrus, and aromatic Palo Santo. And I just wish it was a little bit more sophisticated. If only there was a fragrance that just kind of did a little bit, dang, that just keeps happening. I don't know what that's about. Maybe we'll see a versus, right? I mean, that'd be cool. But again, I think this is a pretty Pretty wearable, dope fragrance. Big BE. It's not something that is an underperformer. It's pretty dense. It's pretty strong. Think about when you burn Palo Santo. I mean, it lasts in the room for a while, right? This is kind of the same thing. Sillage. When you leave, it leaves with you. It's not something that's just gonna, plant itself and be in the room as you leave. It won't do that. So overall, I think it's a pretty cool fragrance. It's only 20 bucks, okay? And I must say, presentation, value, performance, this is very hard to beat. It really is. Now, it's very linear, okay? It's not very imaginative. There are 3 notes. I don't know if I've ever smelled a fragrance that only had 3 notes. Like, I think there's more notes in Axe, so just keep that in mind. It's very, and also I think it's a bit harsh. It's a harsh fragrance. It doesn't lead itself to any of the sophistication. And on the InScentive Collection, we like sophisticated fragrances. This does not check that box, okay? But for the value, and it is a very approachable smell, I would say get a nose on this, right? You can't beat it for 20 bucks, but at the same time, not every fragrance, just because it's cheap, you should have, right? I mean, this is gonna take the space of something else, so in your collection, right? You only have so much room, so keep that in mind. Anyway, that's the journey. This is the scent. I appreciate you guys for watching. Let me know, have you tried this? Have you tried any of the other fragrances in the Cremo line? Do you have anything that you recommend? All right? I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.